Funnily enough, I was actually in the mood to stream this yesterday, but I wanted to test it out because I heard a few things about this game. You know, Made in Abyss, binary star falling into darkness. I heard a few things about it, apparently how it's a bit buggy, but I tried it out. Not too buggy. It's I have a lot of comments to make, but we'll make the comments once we actually play it. But let's do a quick wrap up of why we're here today. But hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hello everyone, that's Great Starpunk. Welcome to the stream. This is MB, your local Starborn punk or whatever introduction I like to make for myself. But yeah, today we're here to play Made in Abyss, binary star falling into darkness. And you know, I was really surprised to hear about this game, cause I was a big Made in Abyss. I wanted to say Made in the Abyss, but it kind of reminds me of the fact that I used to call Tales of the Abyss Tales of Abyss. Yeah, I guess that's something that happens with any like title that has the word Abyss in it. But aside from that, tried it out, and I saw a comment of someone saying like, "Hey, you know what this kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of a PS3 era anime game." And when I was trying it out, I was actually quite pleased to like find out that is the case. Like, it kind of reminds me of many like shell shaded like anime games that came out on the PS3, because those games still hold up very well. Like, let me tell you, Valkyria Chronicles, like the first game on the PS3, 2008, still one of the best looking games of all time in my opinion. But I really appreciate that aesthetic. Aside from that, like, the only thing that I know for Made in I want to say Made in the Abyss so badly, because I just keep on being reminded of Tales of the Abyss. I'm just like, god dang it. But aside from that, like, the only thing that I know about this series is that I really love the soundtrack and I really love the anime. I didn't go way too far as too many people. Dug a bit into the manga, and yeah, I do understand why some people say like, this thing, it's only like a gross out fest, or like, you know, edge fest with cute anime characters. And that's kind of why we have the title for the stream for the first episode of this series, due to the fact of like, you know, kind of reminds you of the aesthetic that Happy Tree Friends did with like the whole cute characters, but then adding them into like these most gruesome situations. But yeah, aside from the updates regarding this game, for me in general, yesterday I did want to stream, but don't worry, I did not stream yesterday because, like, you know, I had like some sort of like weird like, yeah, you know what today is. It's the special day that Arthur, the cartoon, made a reference to. Oh god, I can't believe that was a thing. But then you realize that back in the day when Arthur was still in like its earliest seasons, that made like the whole swearing episode, but it was like censored. Like, man, it kind of reminds me of like the SpongeBob episode 2 with the Sailor Mouse stuff. Man, cartoons back in the day were crazy. Like, I guess you could kind of say like, if you really toned down like some of the stuff in Made in Abyss, it could really pass off as like a kids anime if you wanted to do that. Like, if you just took off the more raunchy stuff, it could really pass off as that, knowing like how stuff was back in the day. But yeah, I only didn't stream because I tried uploading the last 2 streams that I did for my return and the Genshin Impact stream. Speaking of Genshin, yeah, I'm still working on Kokomi. I can't even fathom to like even level up Ganyu or even the center, because you know how it is. Like, I did defend Genshin just because I played the bottom of the barrel gacha games and with the worst rates ever and stuff. But with those games, the one thing that I can agree with at least is that at least getting materials to like level up your character is a lot more easier and less like tedious and less like time consuming in a way that you have to wait to get stamina to even do things in that. But who am I to blame? I got lucky. I got streamer's luck. I ended up getting both of the banner girls. Super happy. But you know, more suffering and more like just doing the monotonous gameplay for Genshin, cause Man, I do agree, like every time you just see like a big uploader upload Genshin, it's either like artifact videos or just like explain videos, gacha videos, because like you like legal, but you know, people love like freaking virtual gambling, especially when it includes like husbandos and waifus. And also like the fact of, aside from that, it's like it's okay. I mean, I'm okay with playing it. Like the next time you'll guys see me play it is like before the Abyss Spiral ends. But I'm kind of hoping that I could get at least like Kokomi to like a good state where I can use her. I mean, a lot of people could say like, oh, you could just use her at like level 70. But right now I'm like, she's like one of the characters that I really wanted. So I really want to like invest in her properly. And currently there's like 2 artifacts that I need with certain substats and a certain like main stat that I need. So I'm really hoping I can get that before like the whole like Abyss Spiral resets. But if I don't, I'm just gonna have to end up playing with her with the way she is. But you'll guys see. But pretty much that's the next time I'll only stream Genshin. As for Honkai Impact, Honkai Impact's actually gotten like a few previews into like Alicia's Hercher form, the Hercher of Human. And I'm really like waiting for that. I believe the time her banner is gonna be up is on like the 22nd, I believe. So that's the one time you'll guys see me stream Honkai. I know I really like praise Honkai Impact compared to like a lot of other gacha games, but the thing with that game is also that even though a lot of people like praise the amount of things that you can do for like the end game and stuff, it's still really monotonous about the way how like you spend your stamina. I mean, like compared to like other gacha games, the stamina in that game instantly, like you get it really fast, but then it kind of makes it annoying to like have to like constantly log into the game and have to like have a chance to like even like get rid of the excess stamina. Because like, yeah, sure, there's like a storage for like excess stamina, but it's like, yeah, but if I don't end up doing it, then it's just end up getting full, and I'm just gonna have way more stamina to deal with, and that's not worth it at all. So yeah, even though like Honkai has way more end game, it's still like I'm only gonna stream it whenever like there's stuff that I need to pull for streamer's luck. Cause yeah, streamer's luck or pagan RNG gods or whatever people like to say, you know, it just ends up being like a really like crazy thing where I just need to stream those games whenever it's like really like necessary, or like, you know, there's a good reason to do it. Like, you know, I kind of wish I could edit those type of videos where we do like banners into like a lot more of like a high energetic highlight, but man, that kind of reminds me, like every time I watch like a goddamn YouTube video, I just need to like I always get advertised Skillshare, and it kind of makes me want to go like, man, if I get this Skillshare discount and I use Skillshare for the sake of like trying to get like, you know, learn how to use like Adobe Premiere Pro even better, and end up learning how to like edit videos like a freaking expert, that would help out a lot. But you know, time. And speaking about time, even though I said like I would stream more, this is like the waiting process of the week of waiting to see if I end up getting the night shift that I'm hoping for. Because I already understand that job well, and I understand how my energy is going to be when I return from that job. Every time I come home after the shift, I still said that I could stream. Because, you know, it's like, at best, you'll get 1 hour streams, but hey, I already made the joke and comment about how like I streamed less compared to before, so 1 hour ain't too bad. But hey, at least like I understand that I can do that compared to being lazy and, you know, wasting my time on other things, because I understand like I'm just gonna fall asleep anyway, so might as well stream while I have energy and stuff. But aside from that, this is like the process week of waiting to see if I end up getting that job. If I don't, next week is gonna be kind of weird. Like I kind of do wish that whole like statement that I saw online of people saying like, oh, do you want to make money fast? Just become a mother freaking Twitch streamer. Yeah, sure. No, gee whiz, boss. I really wish that was the case. Then I wouldn't have to like put my freaking banana brain so much into the process of even thinking about like a proper job to get for night shift that would like work pretty well with my energy. And like total like thought process and streaming in general. But aside from that, yeah, that's pretty much the updates that we got. But now we're gonna start off with Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness. I already said that I tried the game a bit. I kind of also wanted to try it because apparently, the game said that it had like something regarding like English voice acting, and I'm pretty sure most like every anime these days like gets like an English dub, but I don't really recall like knowing that Made in Abyss got an English dub. But that's because I'm a freaking weeaboo. Like I only really care about like freaking like Japanese voice acting. But that's because I like, have like a certain feelings towards most voice actors. Like, hey, I like this voice actor, I'll watch it. It's funny I say that knowing that Miyu Tomita, yeah. Forgive me if I'm not able to pronounce her name correctly. Voices like Rico in this game, and I know her voice actor for voicing like Gabrielle Tenma from Gabrielle Dropout. I loved her for that role. Also know her very well for voicing Yume for Aikatsu Stars. Yeah, didn't really like her character there. I mean, she was cute, but very blank slate of a main character regarding like idol anime. I say idol anime, and then I'm just reminded that yesterday was also like, I believe it was yesterday, or it's technically today. Forgive me. Was Katori Minami's birthday. I didn't log into Love Life's School Idol Festival All Stars. Should have, but yeah, that game takes up a lot of space. I also forgot to mention that when I was talking about that game's performance on my phone. It's kind of painful now that I think about it. But yeah, let's get ready. Let's stream Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness. I'll do my best. Let's go. We're happy Abyss friends. Because alright. Got the volume already ready. One thing that I would like to comment about this game though is there's a autosave. You can't delete the autosave. Oh my god, it's Mega Base. Yeah, it's Mega Base. It's me, Mega Base. Yeah, I returned like 2 days ago. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I had to upload the videos that I did for the return stream and sadly falling down the Genshin Impact rabbit hole. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. Yeah, I had to upload those 2 videos. It kind of also reminded me of the fact of like how terrifying it is to like upload videos on YouTube. Not due to like the upload rate, it's due to the processing. That's the one worst thing about freaking uploading streams to YouTube, and that's why I kind of like shift between like streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Cause like if I did every stream on Twitch and had to upload all the streams from Twitch to YouTube, that would be a pain in the butt. But it's also me making the comment like back in the day of going like, yeah, YouTube lets me get better like quality and connection. No lie, YouTube does give me better quality and connection. Thank you. But aside from that, I had to make a comment about this game because I tried it out. One thing that I have to say is that even if I love the music for Made in Abyss, the freaking BGM, the OST in this game is too freaking loud. So if you end up playing this game, I highly implore you that you go to the sound options, lower the BGM to 6. Ahoy, how you doing, Kronk? Just playing this game called Made in Abyss Binary Star, and it's based off the Made in Abyss anime. I tried it out, just complaining about the BGM because its standard is around like, it's super. Yeah, I love that manga, I love the anime too. I was talking about how I love like the OST, but the freaking BGM in this game is too loud. So if you ever get this game, I mean, I say you get it on sale because this game is like $60, and the only truly worthy aspect of this game is like the character creation thing and like being able to freely like, explore the abyss. But I kind of wish you could play through like the main story, like Rico's story, but this game's more centered about like the whole character creation thing and stuff. But BGM's too loud in this game. If you ever buy it, I tell you to wait until it goes on sale, because there's also a lot of like bugs in this game. Not game-breaking bugs. I mean, a lot of people said that Sonic 06 had game-breaking bugs, but I mean, I could deal with the glitches in freaking Sonic 06 compared to this game, because the freaking glitches and bugs in this game, it's like very detrimental, especially due to the fact with like how your partners are like super useful in this game. But sometimes they'll end up bugging out and just doing a T-pose. This game costs like $60 to $70. Like, there was also like a funny video that I watched recently about people talking about like the current prices of games. And I was like, games like skyrocketed to now like $70, like, you know, USD for our US bros. And I also like see it with this game too. I'm like, this game is too expensive for what it is. I would say that this game's more like a $40 or $50 game. So if it ever goes on sale, you could play it, but there's a lot of stuff that makes it, you know, kind of like not like a S rank type of game. Yeah. Alright, well, since I played this game before, I tried it out just to make sure that I would be okay on stream because, you know, this is also a new game. I have to make sure that my freaking RTX, not RTX, my freaking AMD GPU can run it and stream it at the same time. It can. So, I could technically play the character customization thing. This is like the true aspect of this game. But, you know, might as well play for the whole thing. And I tried it out. The Hello Abyss aspect is pretty short. I would say that it would roughly take about like 3 hours maybe to finish? 3 hours maybe? Hello Ninja. Yeah, how you doing, man? Just playing the Made in Abyss game. I was commenting about like how if you ever buy this game, just buy it on sale because there's a lot of aspects about it that are kind of like iffy. But I mean, like, I like the comment I already mentioned. I like the comment that someone made of saying like, yeah, you know, this game kind of reminds me of like a PS3 era anime game with shell shaded models. It looks really good, but you know. Oh man, I haven't seen this yet. I was seeing the first season of the anime. Well, lucky for you, from playing this game, you basically get up until like episode 5 or episode 4. Yeah. Tried it out. It's fun. I mean, I didn't really try out the main meat of this game, which is the character creation thing. I tried it out for a bit, and then I noticed how much the quality like got a lot more better compared to like the, I guess you could call like the Rico and Rex stages like tutorial, like the tutorial mode, even though it's like 1 or 2 hours. It's too long for a tutorial mode. Yeah, I'd say I love the OST of this game though. Shoutouts to my shoutouts to my man Kevin Penn. What was his name again? The Australian dude, Kevin Penkin. Yeah, I love that dude. Oh, moving on uni? Alright, like, yeah, no problem. If I get off my lazy butt, I usually end up streaming during this time, so keep that in mind. At least it's not by Bandai. Yeah, at least it's not by Bandai. Whichever company they got to do this, I don't know the company. I mean, I've never seen them before. But I mean, what they did, even though there's like a lot of aspects that I have to complain about it, still looks really good for like an anime game in general and stuff. But yeah, Bandai anime games are, well, not amazing. Yeah, we all know that. Alright, take care, Light. The one thing that I had to say though is, this game ends up using a lot of like the scripted segments where the characters are just talking on the text boxes right there. I kind of wish that it had more like, you know, more like, what do you say? More cutscenes are based around like, I guess like, rather than this, like, it's more like text, like, you get what I mean. Just like more cutscenes that are more normal compared to like the text box cutscenes. Yeah. When Bandai makes an original game not based on anything, it's good. True. I mean, the models look good, but hey, like someone already said, this looks like a PS3 era anime game, and it's true. Like, Basically, if you took off like some of like the textures and if you took off like some of like the lighting and stuff, I could definitely see this being a game on the PS3. I mean, like poor PS3 would be like blaring like a freaking jet engine fan, but at least like you would be able to like see this game being played on it, because there's like games like Valkyria Chronicles that you could see. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I know. I'm just complaining because like you know, the fact of like I played like a lot of games that just end up having like the visual novel-esque cutscenes, and I'm just like, man, this game costs $60. I mean, you could also make the comment, oh, but MB, aren't visual novels also like $60? And I just go like, yeah, but it's a visual novel. Of course it would be styled like that. Also, I have to make a comment. I tried out the English dub when I was like testing this game out to make sure that it would work for stream. The English voice acting is not terrible. I could say at least I'm quite proud to know that they at least made like Reg still sound like voiced by a girl, which he is in Japanese, so props up for that. At least I'm happy to know like a lot of English dubs these days aren't too bad. I'm more of like the guy that enjoyed like English dubs from like what year? The 2000s, but I only say that because like there were some JRPGs that had like some good voice acting. But you also have the memes of like people saying like, oh, but what about frickin' Titus Laugh from Final Fantasy X, and you just go like, true. But there's a very enduring like type of feeling that you have with like old English voice acting. I mean, you could also bring up the comment of going like, oh, but Ghost Story stuff, man, that was like the most base thing ever. Like the only time you end up having like bad English dubs like for anime nowadays is if you end up just having like a company outside of like the usual do it. You just end up having like a few like standard voice actors, or you end up having like one good voice actor, but the rest of them are just terrible. The fact that she says that, it makes me really wish that I could have played as her until the fact that she could become a White Whistle, but no, that's not how this game works. I already told you that the mode that we're playing is basically tutorial mode. It'll be a lot of fun because I still remember the anime and a bit of the manga that I read, and it would have been really cool to like be able to play out that adventure in like game form. But the fact of like this game's more focused on like the character creator, like the avatar creation thing, I kind of understand it, because like the idea of this like game like usually focusing more on like the visual novel aspect for like a lot of cutscenes and stuff, and the fact that you don't really have to voice like the avatar, it's and make lines for the avatar. I really understand that you could add a lot more content and like, you know, spend less time on like trying to like, you know, flesh out the story and stuff with Rico and Reg as they go lower and stuff. Yeah, the manga does get dark and it has a lot of like stuff that would make Twitter rage a lot, but hey, it's art, so whatever. It's art. But that's also the thing, like if this game went below, like more below the abyss with Rico and Reg, the thing about this game is that it likes to skip out a lot of things, like, like you have like those funny memes where people go like literally, and then he explained that to him like with a black screen. Yeah, that's pretty much a lot of what this game goes through. So yeah, if you were able to get more story from Rico and Reg, it would be a lot of that and a lot of skipping, because I'm not sure if this game company really has like a very prolific nature, or is really like a AAA company. So I can kind of understand why like they do that, because like they probably don't have enough like a huge budget or staff to like, you know, put enough resources into like doing like a fully fleshed out story and like adapt like every single thing from like the source material. But you know, still good for what it is. Like, I definitely have to say that the models still look good though. But that's part of the course for shell shaded stuff. Looks good. Yeah, BGM's so freaking loud. I don't know why compared to like the freaking voices. Like, yeah, dude, I love Made in Abyss's OST, but come on, dude. Why do they never return home? These games tend to adapt the beginning of the source material. Yeah, I mean, I could be happy about, like, yeah, that's usually the thing, like, it's usually like for like really super like popular anime games, like you end up getting like the full source material, I guess. Like, the only time where you really see that is with stuff like with Dragon Ball, but that's because like, how many games of Dragon Ball have adapted like the start of like Z until like the Buu saga and stuff? I mean, like, you could also make like the like the whole like commentary like, oh, but where's the Dragon Ball game that's adapted like the series of where Goku was like a kid till like Super? Imagine that. I mean, you could say like, oh, but the new Dragon Ball game's like that. No, it didn't adapt Goku being a kid. I mean, I think that would be like a super beefy game though. But yeah, well then answer me, why is it that cave raiders who venture into the abyss never return home? Well, my good men, if you know the source material, it's either from the deadly creatures, because the freaking creatures in this series is like very Lovecraftian. It's because they go for the most popular part, of course. But man, the funny thing is, like, the only game that I believe that really adapted like Goku's starting adventure was pretty much like, I think it was like the Budokai Tenkaichi series, like the third one. Yeah, but people still love Budokai Tenkaichi Free. This is like one of the best Dragon Ball games of all time. I've seen the mods for it. One day I will play it, because apparently the modding scene for that has gone so far that they decided to add all of the Super saga, like everything from Super, even up until not up until the manga, like not up until the manga, just up until the movies stuff, like into the game. So if I ever play Budokai Tenkaichi Free, have it. If I ever play it, I'm gonna play the modded version. I will play like the Dragon Ball sagas all up until like Super on stream. I want to do that because I love that freaking game. Anyways, but yeah, we already know, if you know the source material for Made in Abyss, you already know that the creatures in the Abyss are basically Lovecraft's anime baby. Basically everything is like super Lovecraftian and stuff. I mean, you could pretty much say that Made in Abyss is pretty much like Lovecraftian, a story made by a person who loves cute anime characters but also loves the horror that comes from like Lovecraftian books and stuff. But it's not really the deadly creatures. We already know that's the curse of the abyss. I mean, the creatures will kill you. But as soon as this man over here talks about the curse of the abyss, I'm gonna make some complaints about it, how it works in like a gameplay aspect, because man, I thought it was gonna be different. I thought like every time you played it, like every time you ascend it, I thought it was from like ascending the floors, but it's gonna be in a more annoying aspect. I'm gonna show off how annoying it is once we play like on a stage. Still a cool looking map though. I remember really liking the way how the map of the abyss looked like on the anime. It looks pretty cool here too. Just look at that. The 7 stages of hell. Wait, the 7 levels of hell? What was that? What Dante's Inferno was like? It's basically the abyss. Sadly, I have not seen how the strain of the abyss works like with the deeper levels, because with the tutorial with Rico and Reg, the best that you'll get up until I think is like level 3, but he's gonna tell you what happens with level 3, and I'm gonna say what he says is supposed to happen doesn't happen, sadly. I mean, it would have been cool, but come on.
深海一層から地上を目指す際にかかる負荷は軽い吐き気とめまいだ。
And I need to tell you, the strain from the first layer, you're gonna end up seeing it until like level 3, which is kind of annoying, but it's also like a very missed opportunity.
深海2層から深海1層への負荷は重い吐き気、頭痛、
Extreme
簡単なしび
nausea.
れなどだ。深海3層からだと2層の負荷に加えて平衡感覚の異常。
That's the thing. Like I told you, the tutorial stage is like up until like the 3rd layer, and apparently he says that you're supposed to get like all these crazy like hallucinations and stuff. But when you end up feeling the strain of the abyss, that doesn't happen. All you end up getting is like freaking nausea and stuff. And I'm very sad because it would have been so cool to see like something like this happen. Cause the last game I remember really putting up the hallucination aspect whenever you were like in like strain, I believe was like, it was like freaking what was that game called again? The one for the GameCube that made you think that your freaking game deleted itself. I forgot it. I forgot its name, but it's a very cool game. Plan on playing it for the Halloween marathon, because freaking hell, I want to. But yeah, kind of wish that would happen, but no. But once we play the avatar mode with the character avatar mode, I want to see if this ends up happening, like if the actual curse and strain of the abyss ends up happening as we go lower. I want to see. We'll see once we play it, because for the first stream that we're doing for this game, we're just gonna be doing like make a mini MV. Yeah, I kind of hope I can. This game would be rated, like, let me tell you, this game would be rated adult if they ended up like doing like the whole like actual like curse of the 5th layer. Everyone would be like, what the hell is this game? Whoa, cute anime character doing self-harm. God, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? So, putting that into perspective, I could kind of understand why they decided to just keep like the strain of the abyss, just like the whole nausea thing. But if you actually want to see the strains of the abyss, just see the source material, either the manga or the anime. Actually puts that into full display, but that's because, like, you know, they have more freedom of reign. Yeah, like imagine that. Like I'm so happy that not a lot of Twitter people know about Made in Abyss, but Made in Abyss was like one of the best anime of all time. Yeah, the first season was. Surely it was. That thing was a freaking masterpiece. But like, I'm just happy a lot of Twitter people don't know about like this series, because I remember when some random Twitter person found out about the manga, and you know how you say the manga gets a lot more dark? It's in a lot of aspects, and when people were like trying to like, you know, do like the whole like, oh, Made in Abyss is a terrible series by showing the material source from the manga, that thing was very short. So very happy that Made in Abyss in general is like more of like a patrician thing. Like, you could say like, oh, but all these anime YouTubers made videos about Made in Abyss, but are people still talking about like Made in Abyss like they are talking about like Mob Psycho or like any other big seasonal anime from the last few years? No. So that's good. No questions, I'm good. VTuber makes small mistake, Twitter. Yeah. We're just simply out there to play. It's not about the whistles, it's just about to play the game. You know, the fact that these little kids that just end up being orphans in this universe are just doing way more work than I do, kind of makes me sad. But it's also like, it would be kind of cool to be a cave diver. And then, like, every time you just end up going back to the orphanage and talking to the other kids, there would always be these, like, Ted the Caver type of stories that they would do. But instead of, like, being, like, some sort of, like, urban myth or, like, a creepypasta, it would actually be real in this universe, so... Because, like, the stuff that could actually do, the terrifying stuff that you would get from, like, a story like that could happen in this universe. That makes two things. That's the one thing, though. Like, every time you collect a relic, or in this game, or in this universe, and you end up working for the orphanage, goes to the orphanage. Meanwhile, me, cause like you have Rico like pocketing like the relics, but she's doing it because she likes the relics because they're cool. They're freaking cool. But for me, I would do like, nah, frick you. I'm making my own money. But that would be pretty much like black marketing like relics, and I don't even know if there's like a black market universe for relics in this universe. Yeah, also she searches for her mother. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She's already stolen so much. Everything that she's mentioned here, aside from the Sun Sphere, I haven't seen in the game yet, so kind of hope to see the other stuff. I'm sure every fantasy world has a black market. Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah. Oh yeah, well Rico, next time you end up stealing relics, well, you're not just gonna be strung up naked, you're gonna be freaking flogged. Imagine that. Luckily, she's avoided the flogging. Good job for you. You know, back in the day, I used to think that flogging was like a freaking death sentence, but apparently, cause like every time you every time like I had like the Bible read to me like back in the day when I was like a freaking kid, every time they talked about like punishments in that freaking book, it was like flogging, and every time I heard flogging, I thought it was like freaking like as bad as hanging, but no, it's just being freaking whipped. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I just sleep, MB, but have a nice stream, dude. Glad I could drop in again. Thank you. I'll have fun with this game. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again next time. If anything, I'll stream this game again tomorrow to do like the avatar stage, so if you want to see me try to recreate MB with the Made in Abyss avatar style, I'll do it. But take care for now, Ninja. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, to the classroom, and God, I gotta talk to people again. One thing that I need to complain about this game is I kind of wish, aside from like the stage selecting that you do, is that you could like, I kind of wish that every time you got out of the room, like you could do like the open world thing where you just walk around like the environment in Made in Abyss. Cause I freaking love the environment of Made in Abyss. I love the way how it looked like in the freaking anime. Like, not just the Abyss itself, like the town. I liked how the town looked. So walking around the town versus like using like a select mode for the town would have made me so much more happier, but whatever. Guess you can't get everything you want. Alright, what is it, dude? 150 meters, okay. What is it? Gotta go deeper. Gotta go stronger. Why would one go cave raiding? To know about the unknown. Because there's a pet out there. I mean, yeah, it's very enticing to just jump into like a big abyss hole. The longer that you stare at the abyss, the more it stares back at you. But also the temptation to just jump in there and just like go like, is there water beneath this? Like that idea kind of works. Is there ever an end to the falling? Ah, come on, dude. She's a chick. It's okay.
だいたい400メートル潜ったところでお前の足じゃ行って帰ってくるだけで終わる。それに比べて今の区画なら探掘も効率的にこなせるはずだ。
Yeah, as long as we get to raid, I'll be happy enough with that.
その私早く深部の経験を積みたいんです。早く白笛になってそれで
Oh, Rico, you don't know how much I wish I could, like, play through this story and this game in general. It's just, like, you know, the main story and just actually end up, like, you know, playing the game to the point where we actually get the white whistle and reach the final layer. Because freaking anime and freaking manga are so cool with the later stories. Kinda wish I could, like, play that out as, like, you know, the main characters. But no. No, no, no.
お母さんに追いつきたいんです。お母さんの潜ったとこまで行ってそれで
今回はダメだ。だがそうだな、覚悟は見てやる。今回の一連の探掘で
Oh boy, it's time to hoard a lot of stuff.
最高の査定額を出せたならば
But I'm gonna say one
次は
thing.
考えてやろう。
A lot of games, like, you can take, like, the inventory for granted. Because you could just, like, fill up the freaking inventory with how many things you want. But in this game, I say, like, oh yeah, let's hoard a lot of the valuable stuff. But as soon as we get to the actual gameplay aspect of this game, yeah, I'm gonna show you how terrifying it is to work with the inventory in this game.
わかりました。
それでは指定された区画を調査して異物をこれだけ持ち帰る。
Bring back 10 relics. By the way, Rico, did I not tell you that the relics are freaking heavy as hell? Alright, get Jiro's approval to explore deeper within the abyss by bringing back 10 relics. Alright. Okay, let's go. Let's go right now. We're gonna bring the 10 relics. Alright. You know what's funny? So, usually I play games with, like, the PS3 controller. And the one thing about the PS3 controller is, like, the only way that you're able to use it properly on, like, PC or Steam is if you use, like, the Xbox 360, like, converted to, like, Xbox 360 gamepad stuff. But this game, it, like, gives me, like, the PS4 DualShock layout, which is something I haven't seen for a long time, so that's cool. Anyways, yeah, welcome to the gameplay aspect of Made in Abyss Binary Star. And this is only, like, the tutorial. I kind of wish, like, you guys could see, like, the full, like, meat of this game with, like, you know, with the first stream I'm doing. But sadly, we're gonna have to wait until we finish, like, the tutorial stage or tutorial mode until you guys can actually see the true grit of what this game has to offer. So, see these weasels over there? These mother frickin' spiny weasels? So, what we do is we bring out the pickaxe from the item wheel, and we're gonna end up massacring these folks. 2 in 1. See, super easy. But luckily for this tutorial mode, you guys don't end up having to deal with, like, the weapon durability and stuff. And you just end up dismantling animals like you do with, like, you know, a very, like, great game like Far Cry 3, which I forgot that I was playing on frickin', like, YouTube. I think the last time I played Far Cry 3 was with the whole, like, did I ever tell you the definition of insanity part of the story. I will play Far Cry 3 again on stream, but aside from that, yeah, it's kind of like that. This game's usually just like mining simulator. But you see all this purple stuff around me as I ascend? Yeah. This is one of the most annoying things about this game. Oh, not like the enemies and stuff. No, it's the effect of the abyss, the curse of the abyss. So I want to make a comment. This thing even affects you when you jump, because technically when you jump, that's ascending. So the curse of the abyss will still affect you. Because the one sad thing about that is whenever you jump and run, that's like one of the fastest ways to get around. It literally is. But you can't do that due to the effect of the abyss. So you can't spam that. Basically the game's like, nope, you gotta do it the normal way, bucko. You ain't jumping around and just freaking, like, you know, skipping like a bunch of areas. Because that's the most effective way to get around. Sadly, you can't do that. Because of freaking, like, nausea. Where's my Pepto-Bismol for Rico so that she can end up just jump running? But she can't. Freaking abyss. Like, I already made the comment, like, whenever I thought about the effects of the Abyss, I thought about it, like, being, like, whenever you, like, go lower or upper with, like, the layers, like, with, like, every different level, like, I thought, like, you would be affected by it. But no, it's literally just, like, freaking jump. Bada bing, bada boom, there, you feel nausea and indigestion and whatever. Yeah, but so far the tutorial mode is pretty easy, only due to the fact like you don't really have to deal with like the crazy aspects that you do with like the avatar mode, which I already said is a true like true mode of this game. But alright, so we had to find the relics that we needed, so let's look around. Also, I think the other faster way that you can like move around is if you just like tap R1, just like do like power walking. That's also a fast way to get around, but it's not as fast as like mother freaking like jump running. That's a lot more faster, but sadly, in this game you do not feel the luxury of jump running. Not at all. But yeah, one thing that I have to admit, so if you ever play this game, just remember you have to like really like give credit to these guys, because these fellows over here, even if they're like bottom of the barrel enemies, the stuff that they give you is really like precious on like the lower levels due to the fact of like stamina in this game and that orange bar, which is your hunger. Because this freaking girl or anyone that you play in this game, they get like freaking hungry all the time. And, you know, I kind of feel a bit of relatability with that, because, like, oh, I get hungry all the time, too. But no, in this game, they get super hungry after every action. So you're always gonna need something to eat. Because, like, getting these leaves and stuff that can, like, kill you, they don't, like, fill you up with, like, the hunger and stuff. So that's one thing that you have to, like, keep in mind. You always have to have food. Like, sure, like, materials are precious, but the most precious thing in this game is freaking food. What game does that remind you of? Minecraft. Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft, man. More mining. This is just like freaking Dead Space Minecraft anime. Anime. Yeah, Dead Space meets Minecraft, but in anime form with moe characters. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, buddy, I know you gotta mourn your partner, but I took him down just for his meat. Here you go. But with Rico and Rex mode, you just end up getting like the bare bones of this game. So you don't really see like all the other cool stuff, because like the combat so far, if you like wanted first impressions, because like, you know how people basically like do this is like they go like, yo, I'll play like 2 hours of a game, and if I don't like it, I'll refund it on Steam. Like the one thing that I would say is that you won't be able to like truly see like how like different and less like monotonous the gameplay can be if you end up playing the avatar mode. But I already made a comment that the tutorial mode is like more than 2 hours at least. So yeah. You guys, if you end up like wanting to buy this, see if you like it, either watch someone stream it like yours truly, or you know, just end up like or just end up like, you know, if you're just a big fan of the series. I'm a big fan of the series. I mean, like last time I watched Made in Abyss was when it was airing. I still have the soundtrack in my freaking PC because I love the soundtrack. Yeah, that's pretty much the main reason why I would say someone would play this game. Aside from like, you know, just some random weeaboo plays this game because it's like, oh, anime Minecraft, but it has Dead Space gore. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can kind of say like that would be a good reason to play it, but yeah, aside from that, if you want to spend like $60 on the game, just buy the Spider-Man Remastered game for the PC, because that game, yeah, it's worth your money, and the modding scene's freaking crazy. So let me tell you the things that I've seen for the modding scene for the Spider-Man game. So, I've seen someone mod the Spider-Man Web of Shadows costume, the Web of Shadows costume, into the game so seamlessly. But that's not impressive, because that game was released on the Sony system already, so you already know how Spider-Man from Web of Shadows was gonna look like with Sony graphics, but even more crazy. But the one thing that I saw was that someone modded in Spider-Man's suit from Spectacular Spider-Man, one of the greatest Spider-Man cartoons of all time. And it looks so great, so freaking hell, if I end up getting my hands on that game, we're gonna end up playing that game, but with Peter in his Spectacular Spider-Man suit, because I love that freaking suit. I love that game so much, and I love that cartoon so much. So we're gonna be seeing that. Oh yeah, by the way, every time you like try climbing up stuff, you'll get like affected by the Curse of the Abyss, so yeah, just keep in mind if you... Oh, she's dead! We got our first step! Let's go! Dead Space! Dead Space anime. Yeah, I was very enthusiastically talking about Spider-Man mods, but yeah, that's one thing. If you ever end up like climbing in this game, you'll be affected by the Curse of the Abyss, and you have to wait around till it's gone. Because the worst thing that could happen when you're climbing up is you feeling like the full effect of it, and just randomly losing your appetite while walking around, like when climbing, because you end up falling like that. But sadly for us, we ended up dying anyways because we had low stamina. But yeah, first death, let's freaking go. Doesn't count though. It doesn't count because it was enthusiastically explaining, you know, this is Spider-Man. Okay, we'll just have to end up playing this again, don't worry. Actually gonna go serious mode now. Serious stuff now. Playing this like a serious gamer. Man, it's funny how I said I already tried out this game, but the next thing, like, we just end up getting freaking wrecked. Congrats, man. Just end up getting wrecked by the Abyss. Alright. But yeah, pretty much a dude told us, like, yo, just go get the relics. So yeah, we'll do that. All we're gonna be pretty much doing is just mining for the relics so far. But yeah, every time you feel the effects of the Abyss, you can't do this when you're climbing, of course. But if you just, like, you know, do your crouch, like, Solid Snake stealth approach, you just stay there, your tummy will feel better again. So, yeah, information for all those that are willing to, like, go down in the Abyss. Just crouch down and you'll feel better eventually. Alright, let's see. I think we already got the cutscene we needed, so now all we're gonna do is just head on down. One thing that I wish though is that if you, while you're climbing, if you could like go into like the inventory menu and just like end up eating stuff like you do in like Breath of the Wild when you're like in the inventory menu, that would be very useful to get the stamina you need. Because like freaking waiting around for the effect of the Abyss to go away, it takes like a handful of seconds and your stamina even goes down while you're just like freaking like climbing, like when you're just freaking like climbing, like standing there when you're climbing. So yeah, that would be really useful, but no. If you run out of stamina while doing that, you're freaking done for, buckle. It's over. Unironically over. Send down. Oh yeah, also the voice actor, the English one, very suspicious sounding whenever you end up jumping and climbing. So yeah, one of the main reasons why I'm also playing the Japanese dub, aside from being a massive weeaboo. I have my good reasons why. I have good reasons why. Okay, let's go. Spiky Weasel, more like Spiky Dead, and now he's gonna become Tail Meat. Ah yes, Cooked Tail, one of the most... Ow, dude! Sorry for killing your friend, but come on, we don't have any vendettas around here. You're a freaking animal. All you'll end up being is just my freaking Tail Meat. I'm just gonna massacre everything, but I do implore that you don't massacre everything just to like collect stuff. Because like I said, this game is not a hoarder game. Once you end up having too much stuff, the nightmare of having to like organize stuff ends up happening. Not like Resident Evil organizing, I mean like organizing to the point where you have to throw stuff away. It's a very painful prospect. Alright, but let's see how far we are. We're at 6,000 grams. I think you could say grams. Kilograms, pounds. What's the metric scale? But so far we have enough to do like some cooked tail and stuff. Yeah. But I need to tell you guys, if you ever play this game, one of the most important things in this game is salt. Salt. You wanna know why? Because, like, if you look at a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, or Red Dead, if you end up playing that game, all you really need to cook is just the meat that you collect from the game you kill. But, in this game, for some reason, apparently they added the realism of how important salt is. So pretty much, everything important that you need, because like, the guys that give you the tail meat, you won't end up seeing them on the lower levels. Or even the birds that end up giving you bird eggs, you won't end up seeing them. So all these other guys that give you like the bird meat, the soft meat, and the hard meat and all that, you're always gonna need salt to cook. So just keep in mind, if you ever end up playing this game, always have enough salt. Not the salt from you, the salt from the game, because your salt ain't gonna help out with cooking these dishes. Alright, let's cook some tail meat. Okay, let's see what else we can cook. We could cook some soft cooked meat. Okay. I mean, I never had this before, but we'll do it. Okay. And I think that's pretty much all we can cook so far. Let me see if we can craft any weapons yet. Nothing yet. We need hardstone. And it's gonna take a while for us to make a machete. Let's see. And then you're gonna have to put this on the cursor wheel. I'll do that with the tail meat too. Very important to keep that hunger not low, because once that hunger reaches 0, pretty much the terrifying thing that will happen is that Rico, or your avatar character, will not be able to do like any like action. No jumping, no attacking, no dodging, nothing cool like that. You just end up becoming like a freaking potato that just can walk around. That's all you end up being able to do. So gotta watch out for this dude. These guys are super easy to kill, but for this plant guy over here that looks like the freaking Deku Babas, or whatever you call them, plants from Zelda, these guys always gotta end up having to do like the sneak attack. But I think these monsters are blind, because like there's some monsters that don't end up seeing you if you end up doing this, like even in front of their faces without grass around you. So yeah, very interesting thing. Very interesting. All these other guys you could just swing at. Who cares? You're done for. Fletching. Alright. Got what we need. Alright, more mining for relics. Here we go. Excavate that. Sun sphere. Follow the whistle. Another weasel. Pop goes a weasel. Just for the sake of your tail meat. Whoa, nice try, Bucko. One of the faster things, aside from doing dodging, is like, you know, locking on and jumping around. But you have to recall the fact, remember what I said, if you ever end up jumping in this game, what's gonna happen is you get the effect of the abyss. So, yeah. Sucks, man. I wish you could play like that, but you can't. You can. It would be like, yeah, this gameplay is super fast. Yeah, I feel like a freaking god now. Nope. The Abyss says, no, I am the god. You're not the god of this game. So yeah. Kinda wish you could play like that, but no. Even walking up is terrifying. I guess you could say, like, if you're not a strong fan of this series, one thing that will, like, kind of turn you off from this game is just, like, having to, like, crouch every time you end up feeling like freaking nauseated because of like the mother freaking like abyss being like a freaking like son of a gun when it comes to like even you walking up or jumping. Ah, there's our Deku Baba guy again. Hey, watermelon face, time for you to go down. Ow, dude. I'll get 3 in 1. No, 2 in 1, sadly. I was kind of hoping for that. Most of the time, I'd say that you don't really have to worry about health compared to like your hunger. Cause with health, you have a lot of stuff that can like really bring it back aside from food. Cause I already made a comment, like there's some stuff that only heals your health and not your hunger as well. So yeah, it's pretty easy to deal with health versus like hunger. Like you could have so many items for health, but not for hunger. That's the big thing about this game. It's painful, but you know, gotta deal with it. The one funny thing that I think is if you added like the AI system like they have for like Metal Gear Survive, if you added like that robotic voice that told you, you are dehydrated, you are starving, you are feeling nauseated from the abyss, I feel like that would work a lot with this game. You are feeling hungry, you are nauseated, you are bleeding out. God dang it. Yeah, like imagine, like it's not even a joke, like if you ended up hearing that like every time like you ascended for some like bare bones reasons, yeah, you would hear it like constantly, because that's how like petty the freaking like Curse of the Abyss is. Also, frick these apples, like you can't even cook it. Like do not gather these like for the tutorial mode, because like you can't even eat them raw. You can't eat them raw. Like you would think like, oh, it's a freaking fruit so I can eat it raw. No, apparently not. You can't, you have to cook it. Cook for the freaking fruit. Alright, no hunger lost, we're good. The tree fossil abode. A lot more of these punks. There you go. Ow, dude, come on. Come on. Whoa, MB, you've been getting hit a lot. Oh, I see. If you ever play Elden Ring, you'll freaking die, because you just end up ramming your head into the enemy and not dodging on time. Yeah. Yeah, that would end up happening. I'm a very impatient fellow. Alright. Now she's feeling the prospect of being a middle schooler that doesn't have a locker. Have to carry every textbook to class in a bag. Yeah, one of the reasons why I have back problems. Oh no, it's a freaking catfish boy. I don't know, he just looks like a slug catfish. His name's Slug Catfish. Kristen, split jaw? I just called him freaking catfish slug. I still wonder how this kid got fricked up. He probably fell down because he felt nauseated from the abyss. Check out that whistle. Yeah, luckily you didn't get eaten, Rico. Dodge! Yeah, this game has quick time reactions. Yeah, I never thought I would see this in this game. Quick time reactions, congratulations. Now it's time to run! I don't even have my bag, so it's not worth killing these fellows. That's character plot armor for you. With the thought of help me, she got help. Main character plot armor right there. And we'll never see him again until you end up playing the other mode, but for now you won't. Yes, Rico, I already made the comment. That's main character plot armor. Personal night.
この先に行ってみよう。自分の目で確かめなきゃ。
For sure, let's go find out what the hell that was. Well, we already know. I already know. No need to like beat around the bush. Hello, good sir. How you doing? Hello, Harley. How you doing? I think we have to eat though. How hungry are we? Yeah, it's pretty low. Pretty low. I could do it right now. Okay, weapon. The weapon wheel. Soft cooked meat or cooked tail meat? Honestly, I think the cooked tail meat is like pretty precious because I already made the comment like, I'm doing good, just playing the Made in Abyss game. The anime's pretty great. I have some comments about the game, but the main source is very good. The sauce is very good. Okay, there we go. Just gotta eat some more of the soft meat. There we go. Alright, our hunger is good. Let's keep on moving down. Let's find out where this mysterious ray has come from. I mean, like, do I even have my bag still? Like, I'm not wearing a bag, but do I have everything still? Yeah, I do. Yep, let's grab the stuff. Sorry, weasel boys, I need your tail meat. Very rare stuff on the lower levels, so we need it. But they just end up giving me animal bones. There he is. Just came to say hi, so I'm asleep. Alright, take care.
もしもし。あれ？嘘、息してない。急がなきゃ。人工呼吸。
You know what's a funny thing? So you have a lot of people making comments towards like male anime characters going like, yo, why do I never see the nips of male anime characters? But apparently for this guy right here, Reg, you end up seeing them. So I would like to give a round of applause for the Made in Abyss artist for actually drawing a guy with... yeah.
燃料ってご飯でいいのかな。
Is he an android or a cyborg? Who knows?
でもこの子どこから来たの？
Back to the visual novel cutscenes.
なんとかここまで連れてきたけど、これ以上は無理。
おい、リコ。
Hey.
リコ、大丈夫か？
Well, this man got his blood. Like, this man was freaking like filled with blood after like someone would get after getting crashed by a car, but now it just looks like freaking dirt. Just looks dirty with dirt.
よかった、無事だったんだ。
その格好、どうしたんだ？
I could say the same for you.
もしかしてあのでっかい蛇に襲われたのか？
けどその蛇なら下に逃げてったから。
And we never get context to what happened with this kid, but I already made a comment like maybe he was climbing up the rocks and just ended up feeling nauseated from the curse of the abyss and he ran out of stamina and fell down. But unlike me dying the first time, he just freaking got like a freaking head injury. It just ended up like freaking fading away and now he just looks like he was playing in the mud.
そうか。あいつ、俺が集めた異物をほとんどダメにしやがったんだぜ。
Same here.
でも、おかげで食われずに済んだのかな。
ノット、私がピンチを救ったこととか、まるまる覚えてないのね。
ところでリコ、まさかこれって、
Just a
お前
dude.
がやっちまったのか？
Nah, he doesn't have blood. He doesn't look like the freaking death scenes you get from this game. He's
倒
okay.
れてたのを見つけてここまで運んできたんだけど、この子、人間じゃないみたい。
マジかよ。
ねえ、ナット、この子、二人で連れて帰ろうよ。手伝ってちょうだい。
また面倒なことを。だいたいこいつ、どこの誰なんだよ。
まあ、話せば長くなるんだけど。
And then she explained everything after a black cut. Yeah, this happens a lot in this
ロ
game.
ボット？とても信じられねえけど。確かに普通じゃないな。いくらリコの言葉でも、こうして目の前にいるんだし。
Does he know? Yeah, it's real.
どうしてそう私の言葉を疑うかな。
でも、こいつを連れ帰るって、リーダーに内緒でってことだよな。
もちろんだよ。
こいつが異物だとしたら、またちょろまかすことにな
And
るん
then
だぞ。
you'll end up being freaking flogged.
ちょっと待てリコ。少し考えさせてくれ。
Dude, you're freaking covered with blood and dirt. Let's just get the frick out of
い
here.
ろいろ考えたけど、どうせ言ってもやめ
Should
る
came
気
with
ない
that
よな。
conclusion earlier.
だったら仕方ない。だけど今すぐ運んじゃっていいのか？
So we have three options. We can go with the basic option that every alpha male that breathes air would say. But basically we're already done here. There's nothing else you can do here. So you can just say, yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go.
今すぐ運ぼう。誰にも見つからないように私の部屋まで。
Like, I don't even know how these two kids were able to carry this freaking, like, rag around knowing how, like, he's freaking metal, but guess he's, like, the mythical light metal.
私が手を持つからナットは足の方をお願いね。
Even ascending too, like, what's with that? Like, I get freaking, like, sick from the abyss by just jumping around, but these kids were like, okay, we can do this. We don't have to take any random breaks whenever we, like, carry up rag up the abyss. Huh. Right. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get rid of that thing. But it's probably just some missions. Let me see. Quest? I think we did that. Yeah, we got everything. Okay, the quest is done. The deed is done.
どうやら無事に帰ってきたな。探掘の成果はどうだった？
その
And then we'll explain everything. With just this. Didn't we technically lose all our, like, the freaking fish guy, the freaking catfish slug? He freaking hit us, and our freaking bag was gone, so I'm pretty sure we didn't have the relics, but whatever. Okay, time to go to Rico's room. Alright, robot boy, robot kun, time to wake up. But now that I look at it, like, where the heck did she even get a freaking, like, electric chair? Electric chair! Kind of reminds me of that scene from the Goofy movie where the principal, like, warns Goofy that his son is gonna end up in the electric chair just for doing, like, a random, like, concert without permission.
あれちょっと動いたかも。
誰かいるのか？
もうちょっと強くしてみたらいいんじゃね？
子供の声。まあいいよ。
What's funny is,
眠ろう。
I'll say it after this happens.
リコ、ダイヤルを2のところに合わせておいて。ほい来た。
リコ、それじゃ20じゃね？
So apparently, before Rico decided to end up giving this man like a friggin' like crazy electric fever that could kill a man, but you know, Reg's a freaking android or cyborg, like you complicate that thing. But apparently before that, when he opened his eyes to say, "Oh, kids," he still had his memories, but the amount of power from the electricity took it away just at that moment. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, what would have happened if Rico actually just kept it to 2 and not 20?
マジか。よく生きてるね。
Yeah, but he's coughing out freaking
大
smokes.
丈夫？ね
何が起きた？
えねえロボットくん、私わかる？
Robot
助けて
can.
くれたんだよ。私の名前はリコだよ。お姉ちゃんでもいいよ。それで君の名前は？教えてよ、ロボットくん。
Yo, if you were like a big sibling to like a robot sibling, that would be cool in my opinion.
質問で返すようで悪いが、聞きたいことが。
喋った。かわいい。
I mean, he was breathing.
何でも聞いて。
ここはどこだ？
ここ？私の部屋だよ。
What a terrifying room, seeing all the stuff on the wall and a freaking electric chair.
長々しい器具。それに
Sinister imp? Yeah, yeah, Reg's noticing it too.
君たちは
Robot-kun.
訪問が仕事なのか？
ここ、リコの部屋は元お仕置き部屋なんだ。いたずらしすぎてここに移されたんだぜ。
Hey, at least she gets like, at least she gets to use a mother freaking like electric chair.
ねえねえロボットくん、今度は君のこと聞かせてよ。お名前は？どんな機能があるの？君を作ったのは誰？
先ほどから気になっていたんだが、 僕はロボットなのか？
Yeah, don't you feel cold around your arms, my good man?
気で動いたし、火にも強かったし、肌にも傷一つつかないし。
He totally withstood the electric fire, so yeah, he's not human.
あれ？ロボットってこと？
さっきの電気強すぎて記憶飛んじゃってるんじゃん。
Yep, my good man, not falling from like a million miles from the abyss. He got freaking amnesia from getting freaking electric jolted.
そんな。
おいリコ、何をやった？孤児院の電気がすべて消えてしまったぞ。
Whoa, Rico went too hard with that party rave, the electric rave.
出力全開はやりすぎだったかも。
おいリコ、ここは任せたぞ。
無理だよ。
俺たちは窓から脱出するぞ。
うん。
See you later, kids.
いいロボットくん。うまく隠れててね。見つかったらひどい目に遭わされるよ。
さっきのあの痛みよりも。
You know what's funny? There was one text box that had his name Reg. I only call him Reg because I already know he's Reg. But for any new players, I guess that would be kind of bizarre. Just seeing that one text box that had his name.
おいリコ。
Woo!
開けろ。
Hey, thank you for following, Montel219015. Thank you so much.
はい。ただいま。
Alright, Reg, you gotta get out of here. Get out that window, look at the night sky. You know what's funny? So, since we're looking outside a window, and they said, like, look at that starry night sky, unironically, it kind of looks like just like a JPEG of a night sky, like, freaking pasted outside. But, whatever. I don't want to be too rude.
お前、今度は何をした？
何も大したことは。そんなことよりも膝をぶつけたんですよ。いい角度で。
Yeah, dude, it's totally dark from the blackout I made, so of course I would just randomly stump my knee on like something random, and it's terrible.
部屋の中を見せてみろ。
ほんと痛くっていい角度だったんで膝が。
Stepped on a freaking Lego in the dark.
いいから部屋の中を見せろ。
That'd be terrifying though, knowing that how terrible that pain is. And imagine if you just were randomly walking around in the dark and just felt like the worst excruciating pain ever. It just ended up being a Lego block. Man. One of the greatest fears of mankind.
どうやらおかしなことは見当たらんよ。
I mean, don't you see the wires coming from the electric chair? It's quite obvious,
ロボッ
but
ト
whatever.
いない。
Guess he's merciful.
おい、何か言うことは？
ごめんなさい。もうしません。
先日の探掘がうまくいかなくて焦る気持ちはわかる。
If she was frustrated, what the hell would she, like, I want to wonder what's going through Jiro's mind. Like, what the hell would Rico be doing with the electric chair to turn off, like, the freaking electricity in his mind? Because he doesn't know about Robot-kun. What would he, what was he thinking she was doing with the freaking electric chair? God
だからと
dang
言っ
it.
てたな。孤児院停電させて
Maybe like he was thinking like, oh, is this one of those like kid rebellion tantrum phases when they just like end up going full crank on an empty electric chair and just going like, frick everyone, frick this world, I'm just gonna cause a blackout.
罰として孤児院中の掃除と反省文と猛省文を書いてもらおう。
Oh man, it's not about the cleaning that's the worst thing, it's about the freaking apology and the essay that's the worst thing. Essays. Yeah.
ごめんなさい。
Robot-kun
言ったかな。なるほど。
hanging by
あ
a
れに捕まったら
thread.
ただでは済まないな。とっさに
I saw
腕を伸ばして
Robot-kun
天
floating
井裏に
around
隠
my
れて
room.
事なきを得たが、それにしても腕が伸びると
I don't remember anything at all.
やはり先ほどの少女の言う
I
通り
mean, dude, like, you could see that, like, freaking wire coming out of your arm and how you're hanging, so... You can go, like, oh, am I, like, the hardest question that you can have is, am I an android or a cyborg?
でもやったね私。最速提出記録更新だよ。じゃあ
The fact that she had to do this so many times that has to applaud herself for like the mother freaking like fact that she was able to do this so quickly. I applaud that for her. Because there was a funny comment that I saw was like, why don't we have someone that does a graduation speak? Why not have it be like the worst performing student that ended up graduating? Kind of like something like that. I guess we don't need to talk to him. Yeah, let's head back to our room. Okay, Rico's room. Oh, there's the kids. What's up, dudes? Did you guys even get back here? I don't think they just came back from the window.
ねえねえロボットくん、自分の名前って思い出せないの？
うん。体中を調べてみたが、名前らしきものは
Yeah, I
全く
would
見当たら
kind
な
of
かった。
think like if you came up to the proposition that you're a robot, that you would just have like a random like, at least like a identification put somewhere.
名前がないと不便だから、私がつけてもいい？レゴってどうかな？
Finally, I could call him Reg normally and not robot. I mean, I was already calling him Reg, but whatever. Thank you,
気に
Riku.
入ってくれた？
Rico.
うん。どっちかと言われれば、そうだな。
じゃあ、これから君はレゴだよ。
構わない。そう呼んでくれ。
Reg. Grr. I was like thinking like, what was his name be backward? Grr. This is his name. Grr. What's up, Grr?
名前の
Jur. Jur.
前飼ってた犬の名前だよ。
犬。どしがたい。
Hey, at least it's a cute dog
それ
name.
でこれからどうすんだ？
Prefer it over Robot-kun.
こいつ、いや、レグは異物なんだろ？いつまで隠しとく気だ？
ずっとだよ。私の部屋で内緒で飼うから。いいでしょ？
無理だろう。犬でもバレたのに。
I mean,
やはり犬扱い。
he's a robot. Can't he just go into like standby mode or something if you think he's a robot? Like, can he just do that? Like, of course a dog would be found out because a dog has to like do like basic human needs.
それなんだけど。
Not human needs. Animal needs. Nature
話し合いたい
needs.
ことがあるんだ。僕は異物録の総集編を組ま、
異物録とは？
今まで発掘された主な異物のいわゆる図鑑だよ。異物には等級があるんだよ。価値によって分類して異物録に載ってるの。
And for now, those relics will be useless for Rico and Reg, but once you end up playing the main mode, which is the main like meat of this game, they'll end up being more valuable. But for now, I'm not gonna care about the relics too much.
うん。なるほど。
4級異物は取るに足らないか。
Super heavy, not worth not worth anything in this mode. So if you ever get your hands on this stuff, because I already made the comment about the inventory and how if it surpasses a certain weight, it's gonna be kind of a nightmare to like just like play this game. So just don't end up getting too much of this stuff, at least for Rico and Reg's mode. But if you end up playing like the main mode with the avatar, yeah, try like being conservative with it.
3級異物は高い価値や実用性を示すもの。探掘において有用なもの。2級異物は新しい概念をもたらし生活を変えうるもの。そして1級異物。
Ah, yes, the thing that looks like a mother frickin' Lovecraftian cube.
これは国同士の力関係を変えうるものなんだよ。真相探掘で極めて有用なもの。でね、一番すごい
The bell.
特級異物は多くの国々、ひいては世界を変えうるものなの。そうだね。最新の分類法ではそうなってる。レグ、特級異物のアンハードベルは私のお母さんが見つけたんだよ。
リコの母さんは伝説の白笛、殲滅のライザって言うんだ。
The Annihilator. Every time you say like Annihilator, I just kind of remember like Omega from Sonic Heroes whenever you attack with him.
お母さんは私の憧れなんだ。
リコがその話を始める
Yes, I aspire to be an Annihilator
そろそろ
too.
レグのことに話を戻そうぜ、シギ。
ケチごめんねリコ。それで僕が見たところ異物録の2級、1級、特級レグと似たような異物は載ってないんだ。今までに調べたレグの機能は異物録に載っていないか あっても1級以上。レグの体は特級異物の塊で、おそらくアビス史上最も価値のある異物の一つ。
You hear that? You ain't a dog, Greg. You ain't treated like a dog. You're super valuable
オーバードなのかも
as
しれ
an
ないな。
object.
超すごい。お母さんだって見つけてないやつじゃん。
ってことは俺たちそのオーバードをちょろまかしたってことか。
今からレグのこと発表したりしたら、
It'll most likely
す
be
ぐに取り上げられ
confiscated. Yep.
オーバードとして存在は隠されてバラバラに分解されるだろう。なんと
He's gonna be freaking cut up into metal pieces.
マジやばいな。どうする？
だから思い切ってレグを人としてリーダーに合わ
You
せ
know
て
what's
しまう。
funny? Like the idea that they're able to go like,
マジで
yo, let's just make Reg like introduce himself as a human, but meanwhile this man always has to wear his helmet and always has his like metal arms. Like, I guess you could kind of say like he's a freaking cosplayer. Not sure if cosplayers exist in this freaking universe, but hey, it's a good explanation.
そんな作戦がうまくいくのだろうか。
And after the black screen,
という僕の心配は
there we go.
杞憂に終わった。
Like I said, like usually this game likes going through stuff like this.
リーダーのジルオには含みのある発言をされたものの受け入れてもらえた。かくして僕はベルチェロ孤児院の生徒となりタンクツ化を目指すこととなった。
Yeah, let's totally forget the metal arms and the friggin' metal cap he wears all the time. He's totally a normal kid. Or maybe it's just Shiro being nice. Oh! Yeah, he apparently could take off the metal cap. But still, I guess you could say, like, it's just an undershirt, bro. Just an undershirt. That's why I have, like, this weird silver arms. It's just, like, my freaking undershirt. Okay, time to go to the classroom. Got more stuff to do. What's up?
お前か。
Yeah.
ちょうどよかった。少し頼みたい。
What tax do you have for me today, Jiro? Jiro, man. Defeat 5 man toyers. That's the freaking weasels. Gather free internal portions, and that's the freaking like plants that can heal
時間
you.
をかけても構わん。その代わり無理はするなよ。
You got it. Alright, time to go to the abyss. Or there we go. Laffy's shop, and if anything, I'm gonna buy salt from this motherly woman. Let's see. Magato mochi, a cuisine consisting of mashed magotato? Magotato? So is that the potatoes of the universe? Okay. Mustard steam. Actually, that one seems good. Laffy's specialty. Mustard steam bun. Its appearance is like a fried bun. Flour is made from the popular magotato and in its dough. Okay, and we got magotato. Yeah. Let's see, and that's basically shipped. Fish meat, tail meat, soft meat, bug meat. Bug meat is pretty useful only due to the fact that you only need like bugs to make like the cooked insects. So, magotato. Oh, it's a yam. Not freaking potato. Okay. If anything, I'm gonna buy salt. We're gonna buy like 20? Yeah, let's do 20. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How much money do I have right now? 2,500. Okay, let's buy enough for like 100. 20. Okay. No problem. I need all the salt in the world. This stuff's useful only due to the fact that like I need salt to cook all the other stuff. Yeah, I won't be coming back again. Only due to the fact like usually with this mode, you end up just staying in the abyss a lot compared to like coming back all the time like with the main meat of the game. Okay, so we're gonna have to find the plants, the eternal plants. They're right here. This should be it. No, that's a hematosis leaf. So let's just gather all these leaves. Eternal fortunes. There we go. Got one. Oba leaf. And we're supposed to kill about like 5 weasels. So we got like 2 weasels here. Let's do it. Nice try, bucko. Okay, dude, come on. Why do you end up getting no ICD? Tell me. Okay. Mostly all we're gonna have to do is just gather a lot of plants and hopefully find the eternal fortunes that we need. I don't want to jump run though. But if we're lucky, we'll be able to find a hard rock in a hard place. And just end up like, having our hands on the machete already. Because yeah, sure, like one of the most signature things from this game, or franchise you could say, is a pickaxe, due to them being cavers, but hey, using the hatchet is a lot more convenient and faster. Let's see. Ooh, maybe this is gonna be a hard rock. No sun sphere. Ugh, like I said, this stuff is useless for now. Don't really have to care about that. Okay, Eternal Fortune. Let's see the quest so far. Okay, that one's complete. So far all we're gonna have to do is defeat the Mantoyers, the weasels. But let me make some cooktail meat. Okay, 5 at least. Not bad. Not bad at all. Already feeling the curse of the abyss? Lord, save my soul. I got a heart of gold. But the abyss turned me cold and makes me friggin' vomit. But let's try to avoid that. Okay, we're good so far. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I wish I could kinda wish I could run jump, but no. You guys already seen what happens when I try to do that in this game. You're not so lucky. It's not Eternal Fortunes, but hey, I'll still gather it. I mean, we already finished that mission. All we're gonna have to do is kill these fellows over here. Try me, dude. I said try me, but come on. There we go. Thanks for the animal bone, and thanks for the tell me. Come at me, nerd. Okay, that should be the completed mission, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, we defeated 5 of them. Okay, now all we have to do is get out of here. Pretty much the mission for today. And I don't really have to worry about making more, like, pickaxes. Because we're not really affected by the durability yet. For now, we're okay. No jumping, wait. I know some people fathom at the idea of like a cute anime girl or cute anime character puking, but for me, it's just an annoying thing that happens in this game, so we'll avoid it as much as I can. I can't guarantee that we'll avoid it, given the fact that like there's some climbs that we have to do where it's better if I just end up being up there than compared to being on the ground floor with a bunch of annoying enemies. Alright, this mission's done. Time to run jump. It's okay, we're already done. Let's get out of here. Okay, mission's complete. Time to go to the classroom. Hey Jiro, I got everything you needed.
どうやら依頼の方は達成できたようだな。それでは報酬。
Thanks for the reward, just a few bucks, nice enough. Oh, what's up, Bragg?
あれから2ヶ月か。
2 months have already passed, yep, and I'm still level 5.
驚くほどすんなり馴染んでしまった。
レグいた。これから一緒に大桟橋まで行くよ。
You know, I already made a comment that I kind of wish with this game, like whenever you were like walking out, like whenever you went to like the town, like I said, I kind of wish that you could like, you know, just walk around it like you do with the open stages, because like I love the way how the town looked like in the anime. So it would have been cool to walk around that and see what the game developers would have done with that. But no, sadly, all we get is just a bunch of like visual novel scenes with this. It would have been so cool to be able to see you walk around all this, but and like try to like walk near the abyss of the edge of the abyss, but no, you can't do that.
機械式の立派な桟橋なのだろうが、しかしこの大穴にかかるとなんとも細く頼りないことか。それにしても随分とたくさんの人が集まっているな。
そりゃそうだよ。だってハボさんの隊が帰ってきたんだよ。凱旋だよ。
ハボさん。
Like, I could just imagine wishing to, like, walk across that bridge, too. It would've been so
おば
cool.
さまのとこのおじさまだよ。
ああ、更新店のラフィ
Mm-hmm.
ーの夫か。
逆さ森まで行ったんだよ、ハボさん。どんだけ逆さだったか聞いてみるんだ。ハボさんだ。ハボさん。
Here's our big man.
おうリコか。今帰ったぞ。
You know, it's funny when you see the sizes. At least one thing that I can, like, applaud this game for is, like, at least with, like, the visual novel scenes, the characters, like, they at least keep the character sizes right, compared to, like, keeping everyone at, like, mid-body, mid-frame, and just, like, keeping them at the same level. This is one thing I could appreciate, at least.
ねえ、ハボさん。何かすごい。
Because at least with a character that you have, like, with a super tall character, which I think you guys will see today. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see if we can end up all the way to that part of this mode. But yeah, you'll see what I mean.
もちろんだ。ただし、異物じゃないがな。リコ、お前に関係あるものだ。
私に。
ああ、これを見ろ。
白笛。これ。
Well, boys, we finally did it. We became a white whistle. I wish.
殲滅鏡の白笛だよ。ライザさんの殲滅のライザ。
You know what's funny though? So apparently with the main aspect of this game after the tutorial mode, you can end up becoming a white whistle yourself. So I wonder, like, what like type of title are they gonna give you? Like, if you end up becoming a white whistle, are you gonna be like the destroyer? I mean, the annihilator is kind of like the same thing as a destroyer, but as the what kind of cool word can I put into here? The sovereign of creation. There we go. That's something I could do. Yeah, that's cool, right?
ライザ。
Wonder what type of title you get if you end up getting a white whistle.
うん。お母さんの名前。
ライザさんの魂である白笛が10年の時を超えて。
お母さんの白笛。私がもらってもいいんですか？
ああ、問題ないよ。
Yeah, of course. At least you get to keep the mother's keepsake, right?
ああ、大丈夫だ。白笛は他の笛と違って本人にしか使えないんだ。全部が独自のデザインの上に異物を加工して作られてんだ。隠されたもんで偽造もできないんだぜ。
Luckily, I'm pretty sure like Rico isn't the type of gal to be like randomly when she gets older and go like, "Hey, my mom's whistle is made out of all these precious relics. Let me just freaking sell it for some dough." I mean, yeah, I feel like I would be the type to do that, but you know me, money.
そういう意味じゃなくて、お母さんのタイだった人とか、もっとふさわしい人がいたりとか。
おっと、遠慮すんな。白笛は親族が受け取るのが習わしだ。皆納得してるさ。荷が重いなら組合に任せておくこともできる。
リコ。
私がもらいます。
ああ、それがいい。それとな、他にもライザさんが持っていたという封書がある。
Look at this letter.
封書？
ああ、その白笛と一緒に鑑識士の先森から受け取ったものなんだがな。白笛の持ち物ってことで鑑識にかけられてるが、すぐにリコも見られるはずだ。
お母さんからの封書。手紙ってことですか？
そうか、そうだな。
Hmm.
リコに宛てた手紙に違いねえ。
Yeah,
だな、リコ。
a letter for you.
封書が見られるようになった
I
ら。
mean, who else will she contact? I mean, yeah, she could contact the guild and stuff, but like if it was me, let's say if I was at the bottom of the abyss, I had a kid, which is a very wishful thought. I would probably like if I had one chance, I would send a letter to a family member or something. So yeah, makes sense. All right.
お母さん。
ここにいたのか、リコ。リーダーが呼んでいるぞ。
レグ。
大丈夫か？
うん。ちょっとお母さんのこと考えて。
Yeah, it's so sudden just getting a keepsake of her, right?
ね、私お母さんに憧れてるって言ったでしょ。でもお母さんがラストダイブに向かった時、私は2歳だったの。
ラストダイブ。
白笛が深海6層に降りること。そうしたらもう二度と帰ってこられないの。
They can never come back, or else they'll end up becoming a Lovecraftian beast.
なんと。
だから私、お母さんのことほとんど覚えてなくて。
誰かライザのことをよく知っている人物はいないのか？
リーダーがお母さんの弟子だったって。
リーダーが。それならちょうどいい。呼ばれたついでに
Yeah, since we had to talk to
聞いて
him,
みるのはどうだ？
since he was trying to look around for us, we could also end up asking him about this stuff.
そうだね。うん、そうしよう。
Alright, let's go. Time to talk to Lita. Jiro. Let's go.
来たか。
Alright, what do you need,
リ
Buckle?
リーダー、
なんだ。
私のお母さんってどんな人だったんですか？憧れの白笛なのに。私、顔も覚えてなくて。
One thing that I could say is don't,
なくて。
like, from the source material, every time you see a flashback of Rico's mother, I could at least say that, like, yo, her design was great.
でも、急に目指していた人が。
So even if you can't remember her face, Rico, at least I'm able to, like, recall her appearance from, like, the source material. It looks...
タンクツカとしてのライザさんは皆の語る通り。
Yeah, I mean, she has a freaking title, the Annihilator. Why wouldn't she be?
とは言っても、俺もタンクツに随伴したことはほとんどない。俺が知っているのは、どちらかというと地上にいる時の傍若無人でいたずら好きなライザさんだ。大酒飲みで喧嘩っ早く、いたずらは度を越していて、言動は
So
ど
the
こまで嘘
basic
かわからない。
age, so the modern age mother. Okay.
その上ひどい変色か。白笛じゃなかったらただの変人だ。
Oh, she's a perfect candidate to become a VTuber.
何やらどしがたい人物のようだが。
そうだな。まったくその通りだ。本当に無茶苦茶な人だった。あれはもう12年、いやもう少し前になるか。当時お前を身に宿したばかりのライザさんは、大事な体でありながら調査隊と共に深海4層まで潜ることになった。
So funny whenever you have like these like powerful women just end up being knocked out with a kid, knocked up with a kid, and then they have to end up just doing like these crazy missions, and then the kid just ends up being the main character of like their story. Yeah, I'm referencing like Mother Frickin' Honkai Impact too. It's funny to see that this is like a very like common trope with a lot of serious anime stories.
なんでそんなことに。
国からの匿名だった。白笛は従うしかないんだ。真相で見つかった特級遺物アンハードベルの回収のためだった。このタンクツは苛烈で10ヶ月にも及んだ。他国のタンクツ化との争いもたびたび起こり、調査隊はほぼ壊滅。お前の父上黒笛のトーカさんも命を落としている。
I never even knew my
そのさなか
father.
お前は生まれた。
それではリコはアビスの中で生
Child
ま
of
れた
the
のか？
Abyss. Children of the Abyss. Isn't that a song by a... I'm not sure if it was by Black Sabbath. I don't know.
そうだな。リコの生まれはアビスの真相。
そんな深いとこから私どうやって地上に戻ってこられたの？
Yeah, if she was able to do that as a little baby, then how come every time I have to run jump, she just ends up feeling sick?
呪いよけのカゴのおかげだ。
This thing would be very useful
カゴ
now.
ごとお前を持ち帰るためにライザさんはアンハードベルを諦めた。母なのだから当たり前などと思うなよ。特級遺物は国同士のバランスすら変えかねない代物だ。一つ持ち帰れば町が潤い、計りにかけるにはあまりにも重い。 それでもライザさんはお前を選んだ。名誉や富、仲間、信頼、その一切を、それら全部を手放してでもお前を手に入れたいと。
See, Rico, you're a very special child.
お母さん。
リコ、お前は偉大な母の重圧をものともせず自ら道を選ぼうとしている。ライザさんが命がけで守り抜いたものは今も脈々と続いているんだ。
私頑張ります。お母さん
Yeah, now she's motivated.
白笛のライザを追いかけて。
Motivate yourself now.
先ほどタンクツ組合の本部から連絡があった。ライザさんの封書閲覧の許可が下りた。行ってこい。
わかりました。
Roger.
タンクツ組合の本部ですね。
レグ、お前もついていけ。リコ一人では危なっかしくて見てられん。
了解した。
Alright, let's get moving. Time to head over to the headquarters to see what type of info they got for me. Hey, Orf. There you go. Hello, lady.
殲滅のライザの封書を開示いたします。私めが立ち会いますが、では触れないでください。
You should now enter the room with the special letter from your own mother, but you may not touch anything.
何これ。お母さんが潜ったのは10年前なのに、異物録の図鑑に載ってるものが一つもない。見たことないものばっかり。これって。
僕に。
Hey, it's you. Nice drawing. Pretty crude, but hey, at least it looks like you.
と
Make it out.
違うけど。
人型の影、正体不明。7層を間近にしたところで遭遇。先ほどからじっと私を観察している。バカめ、お前も私に見られているのだよ。
And no, I'm being watched.
大きさは人の子供くらい。ボロをまとっているように見える。不釣り合いに大きな手足と
You know what's funny? The fact that like he's usually dressed in rags, like how Liza here was like describing. Funny thing that you could say is like if you just end up changing the E to A in reg, you just get rag. So even if Rico is gonna name Reg after a dog that she owned, be like you can call him Rag too. Hey, what's up, Rag? Because you're always wearing those raggy clothes.
慣れ果てとは違う空気を感じるが、試しに声をかけたら逃げられてしまった。驚くべき跳躍力で上にだ。この深度から苦もなく登るとは。ひょっとして人ではないのか？そもそもどこから来たのだ？
Where did it come from? Even I don't know. Even I don't know.
リコ、隣に文字しか書いてない紙がある。手紙にしては短いな。
何
Can't read it. At least she could read it for me.
奈落の底で待つ。
これね。奈落の底で待つの紙
I
幣。
mean, it's a letter from her mom, so it's not stealing, it's rightful taking.
どうしてちょろまかしてきちゃうかな。
だってそれお母さんが私に書いた手紙だもん。私のだもん。
それで
Yeah, at least she's right with that.
どうするつもりなんだ、リコ。
お母さんの待つアビスの底を目指すよ。
おいおい、本気か？
うん。だから協力してほしいの。
俺は反対だ。アビスの底ってお前軽々しく言うけどな。
But you already heard all the horrifying things from the layers, like if you just go down to level 6, you'll never be able to come back.
言ったら二度と戻ってこれないんだぞ。
何よ今さら。私は白笛を目指してるの。
True.
そんなの覚悟はできてるもん。
いや、リコは分かってね。もう二度とここのみんなとも会えなくなるんだぞ。
Unless they end up making technology where you could do FaceTime. Imagine, no, that connection would be impressive if you were able to get like a video feed from someone all the way up in the surface, from someone from all the way down at like layer 6 of like the abyss. Imagine that.
そうだよ。
5G won't be able to pull that off, that's for sure.
おばさまのところに遊びに行ったり、リーダーに教えてもらったり、俺たちと遊んだりできなくなるんだぞ。
Basically, you'll lose your childhood and you'll never be a kid again.
だから分かってるって言ってるじゃん。ねえ、ナット。リコの決意は固いみたいだし。これ以上
Yeah, no need to guilt trip her. You already know how stubborn she is.
分かった。だけどリコ、レグも連れてくのか。どうせレグ
I mean, Kid's pretty much able to jump around compared to me in the abyss, so might as well keep him around.
私、ついてきてなんて一言もレグに言ってないよ。
え？
レグを独り占めするの、なんか違う気がして。それに、レグ、記憶が戻らないまま行ったら、すっごく危ないし。じゃあリコは、レグを置いてくつもりなの？わかんないけ
I
ど。
mean, if they were able to leave him here, I think someone would just find out that the kid is just basically a bunch of like precious relics, so yeah, if he was to stay here, they would just take him, so might as well just go with Rico.
ああ、もうとっととレグの気持ちを
Time to
確か
go
めてこい
see
よ。
how the robot Kun feels about this. Where is he anyways? Yeah, he's probably in our room. Let's go. Knew it. What's up, Reg?
紛れもなくロボットということか。ならライザの封書にあった人影は記憶を失う前の僕なのか。オーバードとシギーは言ってたが、僕も異物の一つなのか。知りたい。僕は一体。
Yeah, and Reg also wants to know the truth, so of course, just go with Rico. Kill two birds with one stone, or two weasels with one pickaxe.
けども僕は確かめたい。
本当に？それがレグの本当の気持ち？
そうだ。手がかりは一つしかない。奈落の底に答えはあるというやつだ。ひょっとしたら僕が作られた意味やオースに来た理由も、それら全部がアビスの底にたどり着けば見つかるんじゃないか。
That's what the both of you believe in, at least,
そんな
right?
気がしてるんだ。だから僕はアビスの底を目指そうと思う。たとえリコに断られてもついていくつもりだ。
そんなことしないよ。私、なかなか言い出せなくて。お母さんに会いに行きたいのに。
リコの気持ちは分かっていた。僕は奈落の底まで君を守ろう。
Alright. No need to cry with a drippy nose. Let's just get going.
もちろんだ。
これで決まりだね。
Alright.
なあリコ、その気になってるとこ悪いけどよ。やっぱり言わせてくれ。お前、本当に母ちゃんに会いに行く気なのかよ。
そうよ。お母さん、奈落の底で待ってるって。
And Reg also has his memories or the truth at the bottom of the abyss, so might as well go.
そんなとこで10年も生きられると思うのか。
何よ。
Guess Nat needs to like put like white whistle came back. She probably did.
お前の母ちゃん、とっくに死んで
You're
るんだよ。
motherless, and you're doing motherless behavior, Rico.
そんなことないもん。
そんなことあるんだよ。
Also, she is fatherless, so parentless behavior. God.
もしナットの言う通りだとしても、そうだとしても、私はそれを自分の目で確かめるの。それこそが探掘家でしょ。
そうだな。何事も自分の目で確かめ
Yeah,
る
at
し
least
かない。
know if her mom's dead for real, or at least maybe not become a Lovecraftian monster or something.
だったら俺はもう知らねえよ。お前らの好きにすればいいだろ。
ナット。
リコ一人だったら どんな手を使っても止める気だったけど。
But hey, at least Robot Kun's going with her, so
リコを頼んだぞ。レ
あ、それでいつ出発するの？
夜明けを待ってアビスに潜るつもりだよ。
だったらスラムの岸壁街から降りるのがいいかもね。案内してあげなよ、ナット。
なんで俺が。
だって詳しいよね、岸壁街のこと。
わかったよ。案内すればいいんだろ。アビスに降りるのにちょうどいい場所があるんだ。ついてこいよ。
alright. That means we get to go. Let's go. We'll do that, but I'll save through here. The kids won't let me save. Hey, Rico, I know something crazy is gonna happen, but we're sorry, you can't use your notebook to save. Like, I know I'm blocking your, like, very important method of saving without using, like, a balloon, but whatever. You have no choice, Rico. Alright, let's go to Orc. I wonder if that means I could order at least. Yeah. Like I said, so far the relics are pretty, like, useless for now. At least in this mode. So we can kind of sell them. I'm gonna sell these because I can't even make, like, mother frickin', like, arrows yet, or a bow. I'm gonna delete the rope too, because we have Reg to, like, be our rope. Because, you know, extendable arms and whatever. But everything else should be good. Yeah. And I'm mostly gonna buy more, like, salt. I need more salt. How many salt do we have? 30? Need 40 or 50. I think we'll get, like, a even number with the grams. 8. Let's do 880. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That's good. That's good. What else can we get? I mean, looking at this stuff, the one that gives us a lot of stamina is actually, like, our hunger is a lot. Is the Makoto... The Magatato. Gives us, like, 20. Well, just the normal Magatato, which is, like, the freaking chip version's, like, 22. It's a lot more lighter, but... It's cheaper. 350, 200. Okay, you know what? We'll buy, like, 5 of these. I mean, we're running out of space, so maybe, like, I'll just buy 5. Frick it, right? Alright, let's get going. If anything, I'll just take out the relics out of my pocket, but let's head to the abyss. Let's embark, bros.
ここからアビスに降りるのか。
レグに腕を伸ばしてもらえばなんとか降りられそうだね。
どうだリコ、準備は済んだか？
Yep. Of course I'm ready. We just headed to the shop.
わかった。なら僕はアビスに降りる用意をしてくる。アビスを潜るルートのプランはあるのかい？
今のところ考えてる目的地は深海2層の終わりにあるシーカーキャンプだよ。
Yeah.
そこの先森さんにお母さんの封書をどこで見つけたのとか聞くつもり。
だったらまずは深海2層誘いの森に入ることを目指すんだね。そこまで赤笛が降りればもう追ってはかからない。
Yeah, and at least you know no one will chase after you, so that's good.
行くことも戻ることもすごく難しくなるから自殺扱いになるんだ。
おい。
And it will be actual, unalive if you end up in the lair where the effects of the curse are just like you unalive yourself.
ナット？
あのなリコ。
You know I care about you a lot, right?
あれ。
Yeah, kid, I know the tears.
ナット、泣かないで。大丈夫。
Yeah, come on, Nab. Don't cry. Don't make me cry.
アビスで繋がってるから。上にいても、呪われた奈落の彼方にいても。
Because we're children of the abyss, we'll always be connected by the abyss. Yep.
ここで生きたことも忘れたりしないから。だから大丈夫。何よ。
また始まったな。
うん、始まったね。
そう、始まっていたのです。
Hey.
気をつけてね。すぐ戻ってきてもいいんだからね。
リコのこと頼んだぞ。
了解した。君らも達者でな。
二人とも
See you
あり
later.
がとう。それじゃあ行ってきます。
Now it's time to get the anime opening, basically. Not sure about the peeps if I upload this to YouTube. Not sure what's gonna happen. Because I don't know if this thing's copyrighted. I don't know. I mean, I always have to worry about copyright when uploading some stuff to YouTube, so just lower the volume a bit, maybe to like 4. Because if anyone likes this song, don't worry, you can watch it from the anime. This is basically the anime song mixed with some stuff. Alright, there we go. With some game exclusive stuff or whatever people like to say. Alright. Head to Jumping Rock. But before that, because I'm gonna end up saving here, and then we'll end up playing again later. But I want to show you the AI of this game. So my main complaint of this game is the AI. Because look at this man Reg fighting. He could fight them. Like, look at him, he's dodging them, but it doesn't get bad until you end up with the places that have a lot of elevation. Because I already made a comment that you'll end up seeing Reg like doing a T-pose or any other partner doing a T-pose at some areas. So I'm hoping with the game, like, I'll get like a bug update, like an update where, you know, that type of bug is like fixed. But aside from that, I'm going to be ending off this episode here. Because the next time we play this, which will most likely be tomorrow, we'll do our best to finish the tutorial mode so that we can start playing the main meat of this game, the avatar mode. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching this stream, and I'll be uploading this to YouTube, and I'll definitely make a thumbnail for this before I upload it to YouTube. But I have all the time in the world knowing how long it takes to like process a goddamn upload on YouTube. And aside from that, these characters love saying the same line a lot. It's quite hilarious, but whatever. I'll end up seeing you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow for the stream for finishing this mode with Reg and Rico. And yeah, take care everyone. Take care. Hope you all stay based and have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye.